Hi, I'm Jim Murray with EZBracket, and we're at the Integrated Technologies Conference Center and talking about pre-construction speaker brackets. The biggest problem with pre-construction speaker brackets is when you get out to the job site, having the correct bracket on the job all the time, even if the customer decides to change their mind and go with a different size speaker. So at EZBracket, what we did is we made it a universal product. As you can tell, this looks a whole lot different than any other pre-construction bracket on the market. How we did it, and as far as making it universal, is we have a sizing chart over here. We start with a 3.5 inch diameter cutout and go all the way to a 12.5 inch diameter cutout. Letters associated with each one of those. So if you're doing a 8-inch round, they tend to have a 10-inch diameter cutout, so letter C. Once you have your letter, come over to the Start Here section. Metal shows going in this direction. You'll start by inserting that first tab in the letter C and then following the C's around the bracket. Once the tabs are insetted, turn it over, bend the tabs over on the back side. Now the bracket is assembled. With the bracket having the center point and knowing where the center is, if you take at the top and touch the 0 point to the round radius portion of the can, then come over to the joist, make sure you have the same measurement top and bottom on the joist, that keeps you perfectly aligned with the can light. Anywhere you move it in a joist space, as long as you still have that same measurement top and bottom, you're still aligned with the can, making for a much quicker, cleaner install. No more drill, because our brackets go up with a simple staple gun. Put 3 staples per side, it's solid and rigid. The other beauty of the bracket is we have a spot for the speaker wire. We've also included instructions saying, "Attention sheetrocker, please cut inside the metal ring." This to help the sheetrockers know what they're supposed to do with this. But we've also included it in Spanish, Polish, and French, trying to cover all of the demographics for the different trades. Easy for them to put the sheetrock over the top. They'll stick their roto zip in, plunge through the sheetrock, and cut out a perfectly round hole. Trying to keep it simple. With our products, having the correct product on the job site makes you a more profitable company. There's nothing worse than being out at the job site and the customer all of a sudden says, "Well, instead of the 5 1/4s, now we want 6 1/2s or we want 8s. Me and the wife talked about that. Having that to stop that job, go back to the shop to get the correct product. With ours, it's a simple letter change. You go from a G to a C. The bracket could already be up and you can still make that adjustment. Quicker, simpler.